All things rolling.
SCWAD Cast episode number 4. Look, let me tell y'all something. This is special. This is a special edition of SCWAD Cast.
Yeah.
Because it is the official birthday edition for my guy, my brother, Chuck Diesel. Make some noise for him one time. Bro, how do you feel being 53?
Bro, you posted that the other day. That mess was so funny, bro. It was so fun. I said, hi, I got him.
How does it feel to be 43, my brother?
Man, I feel like I'm 21. Since I've turned 40, I probably have done more things than I did before. I turned 40, like experienced like more opportunities.
Okay.
Made more money since I've turned 40 than I made probably prior before in life. So man, yeah, I'm living, man. I have no complaints about my life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Do you think keeping a young mindset as we get older is important? Like keeping a youthful mindset.
Man, you have to. Not only do you have to for yourself, you have to for your kids. Because they start out thinking you, man. They come up with some of the craziest stuff.
Well, like I said, this is the birthday edition. We got my man birthday cookie. Let's show him real quick. Show him what the birthday cookie say.
I'm let you show him, man. I don't know if y'all can see it. Check out the shirt.
Hey,
check out the shirt.
This man called himself thick. Man thick. And I think that's hilarious. So look, man, we got some people who sent in some videos. Let's see what they have to say real quick, Chuck.
Yo, happy birthday, Chuck. May you have many more. Glad to see you making 40th something birthday, however old you are. Question. Why your nose so big? It's like bowling balls. Nah, I'm just playing. Serious question. What's your greatest accomplishment that you've gotten so far?
Man,
that's a good question.
Ooh. Joshua looked like he up early thinking hard, huh? First of all, the first question, why am I know? Because it runs in the family. Look at his nose. Nose huge. Frank Sinastra's.
Frank Sinatra.
He's crazy.
Secondly, my greatest accomplishment, man, no doubt, hands down, is my family. To me, is my greatest accomplishment.
I like that.
Why you say that?
Man, from top to bottom, from starting with my wife, wonderful woman, wonderful wife, wonderful mother, take care of her business, take care of home, then all 4 of my kids all are creating lives for themselves and creating a future for themselves. Bright, they either all have been great academically or currently still in school doing great academically and well behaved, at least in public when it counts. So I mean, my family, and together as a core, we rock solid. So
that's what's up, man.
I like that.
That is what's up. All right, let's go to the next person.
Warren, what's going on, brother? AKA my main man Chuck. Hey, I want to take the time out to wish you a very special happy birthday, man. I've been knowing you for a long time, and over the years, I watch you get old and ugly, man. But you're still my partner. Just playing, man. I love you to death, man. Happy birthday. But I got one question though, and I'm gonna take my glasses off. Because I want you to really answer this for me. Like, are you, one question, man. Let me see how do I phrase this. Are you swole or are you thick? that's my question. Are you swole or are you thick? I can't wait to get the answer to that. Happy birthday, brother. Best wishes, many more. Love you, man.
That's love right there.
That's my boy.
Oh my!
We call him Black Leather. I love you much. It's my boy.
Oh man.
Man, I am. Man, I'm not swole. Cause swole, it gives you a idea that I may have some muscle somewhere. Like, you know.
No, don't play. Yeah. Hey, Chuck Strong. Hold on.
Strong and muscles.
But Chuck Country Strong. No. Let me tell you, I've moved a few times, right? My brother Chuck has came and helped me move and lift the refrigerator by himself, the couch by himself. This brother's strong for real.
They say strong as an ox.
Yeah, for real.
That brother, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Strong and swole, two different things though. I'm thick, man. Mm-hmm. I'm thick. You swole much.
He is thick.
Listen, he going with it. He done even got the shirt made now that say man thick. So hey, I guess he's doubling down on the fact that he's thick.
Yeah. You see the two C's instead of the CK.
That is the craziest thing ever.
Man thick.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Hey, son, I just want to say happy birthday to you. I hope you had a good one. I have one question for you. Have you used any of your birthday gifts yet?
Have you used any?
Not yet, Mama. On Wednesday would be the first time I use a couple of those items. That should give you a hint of what I'm going to use. Just because I need to be off to be able to use those items.
Why are you trying to keep it a secret?
Because it was kind of the gifts that she's speaking of. She got me 2 serious gifts, and then she got me kind of a 2 playful gifts. And so the 2 playful gifts is really what she's hinting at. So there's no in my family
did your mama get you something crazy? So it sounds like something freaky.
No, that's not nothing freaky. So in the family, and Steve, y'all know I'm the shitter of the family. And basically, you know, I go poop all the time. It's like I'm a regular guy. So and I'm doing.
You should have told everybody. But okay.
And so and I do it with the door open. So she went and bought me some toilet paper that says "I love the shit out of you."
Wow.
And then she got me a timer because, you know, I sit and get everything, you know, I make our way get it all out, you know. So I sit on there for a while. So she got me a timer to just ding when I'm supposed to be up and done.
Growing up, Chuck used to always shit with the door open.
All the time.
What that was about.
And we talked about like, hey, we go to my house. And it was a bathroom right in there
in the kitchen. Yeah,
it'll be wide open.
Man, I don't know.
You sitting there talking about, yo, what y'all talking about?
Man,
like, why you gotta be in our conversation? Concentrate. Do what you do.
You need to focus. All right, let's go to the next one. Chuck, you enjoying this so far?
I am.
All right, let's go.
Whoa, I'm with you. Whoa.
What's up, Chuck? Happy birthday, bro. Hope it was amazing. Just wanted to send you a shout out and just say happy birthday. Also ask you one question. If there was one thing that you could change in your life right now, what would it be? Ooh. Again, if there was one thing you could change in your life right now, what would it be and why?
Whoa.
That is a hard question.
Woo. Come on with it, Chuck.
Yeah, that was deep, Angela. God, that's a time to process on that one.
Wow. On the fly, answer it. If you could change one thing in your life,
one thing
right now, what would it be?
You gotta be thinking about mine. The question wasn't even for me.
More zeros in my bank account.
Okay, money. Okay.
Yeah, but I would not necessarily all for me, right, in my family, but to be able to change a lot of situations around me.
For sure. All right, let's keep it going.
Hi, Chuck. Wow. Happy birthday. Yes. I just wanted to come through. Excuse my attire. I'm working from home, so I didn't get dressed for the party. Anyway, I hope you're having a great birthday. And I do have one question for you. Why did you choose black fingernail polish? Like, why not blue, yellow, orange, you know, being that you don't care about the polish itself? Why didn't you choose another color? Best wishes.
Wow. Look, who was that? Who was that, bro?
Dana.
Wow. That was Dana, bro.
That's 151. That's
151.
That's our girl.
OG squad.
Yeah.
For sure. Dana stole them shirts.
Yeah.
Dana stole
her and
Kiki.
Her and Kiki. So,
They stole
so
it
when
from-
KK said she didn't have nothing to do with it, she really didn't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so what we talking about?
okay.
So what we talking about when we were in 151? Y'all don't understand. We thought we was. I don't know what we thought we was, but
We thought we was the gangsters of the gangsters, the smoothest of the smoothest,
the coolest of the
coolest of the
There you
coolest.
go.
that's a fact. You know, so we decided to get all the same shirts.
Well, no, listen. We didn't decide. Our homies decide. Like Dana,
Yes.
Kiki.
Yep. KK.
KK said she wasn't involved. So now we have the story out.
So what happened? Tell the whole story. You got to tell it.
So
We
them-
decided for some shirts.
we decided that we wanted all to wear matching, like a matching unit, like shirt and shorts and shirt or whatever
A
the case.
unit.
You know?
He said a unit.
Yeah, unit.
A band. Like, what?
Corey used to call the outfits a unit.
Oh, Sean started that.
Oh, Sean
started that. Sean started that because he's from
okay.
Houston, and that's what they called it. He's like, "Hey man, I'm gonna go to the mall and get a unit." And I looked at him like, "What the hell is a unit?" And he said, "Like an outfit." I'm like, "Bro, say an outfit."
Man, that's hilarious.
Unit.
Okay, so we decided to get a unit.
We decided to get this unit together. Like, so we couldn't figure out what it was, but we figured out the bottoms were gonna be khaki shorts because we all owned a pair of khaki shorts.
We did, yeah.
So, we was like, all right, the bottom's gonna be khaki shorts and we'll figure out everything else. And so Dana, Kiki, and KK went to Kmart. At this time, Kmart was still open in Cedar Hill, Texas.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
They came home with like 6 or 7 shirts.
These Nautica
knockoffs.
I was about to say Nautica knockoffs.
They had boats all over them, like the Nautica boats all over them, but they were straight from Kmart. It was blue and it had like lines in it, but it had Nautical boats on them all the way around. So it looked like Nautica, so it was fresh. But the crazy thing is the girls knew our style. And they was like, yeah, we're going to get these. So everybody had matching shirts from Kiki, KK, Dana, me, D, Steve, Corey. All had these matching shirts on that they stole from Kmart.
They showed it. So Kiki really didn't have anything to do with it.
KK didn't.
KK didn't have nothing to do with it. Wow.
KK didn't. She said it because we asked her when we was at a Cory Shaw party.
So you don't skip the question though. Why did you choose
black toenail? So I chose black toenail polish because I thought it looked the coolest. And that's the honest truth.
Ain't no cool fingernail polish, bro.
And that's the honest truth. It's the
For
coolest.
dudes.
I mean,
it was the coolest.
You
black okay, like you said, it's cool if you punk rock got the I get that. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing, gothic, whatever. But just black.
Just black.
What makes that just?
Yeah, bro. It was tight.
Tripping. All right, let's go to the next one.
Oh, there's more. Okay. Oh, bees.
Get out of here.
Happy birthday, Chuck, and I hope this day is everything for you. Continue to stay blessed and continue to be a blessing to other people. Now, I got a question for you. Can you play sports? Because I swear I ain't never
Robert telling the truth.
Robert is not telling the truth absolutely at all. We've already had these conversations before. We gotta go. We can refer back to the first episode if we need be.
Chuck, what you play?
Everything. I even played softball. You remember?
Chuck swear he can dunk, and nobody seen it happen.
Everybody seen it happen. The only guy that seen it happen that could vouch out of all of our crew, I don't know if he'll vouch for me now.
You talking about Jerome? He'll vouch for you?
Jerome seen it. Jerome seen it. He told y'all last time.
Listen.
Last time we was together, he told y'all. He said, "Nah, Chuck dunked before."
You ain't never dunked.
Bro, don't get mad, D, because I've dunked and you haven't even touched the rim.
You know that's a lie, though.
Where you touch the rim, D?
Chuck, stop it.
At Crawford?
Of course.
Everybody touch the rim at Crawford.
I can touch the rim at the gym. What are you talking about, bro? I can grab the rim.
Bro, you could not.
Are you serious or are you just joking right now for the camera?
No, I'm being serious.
Chuck, you've never dunked.
Oh, whatever you say, bro.
I definitely grabbed the rim.
I know I've dunked, so it don't matter. I know, and there are people who've seen it.
So where did you dunk?
At Crawford. That's what we always discuss.
Okay. Which I'll admit, Crawford goes at one particular point.
8 feet.
About 8.5.
That was not 8.5. That was 9.5.
That was 9.5. Chuck, you did not dunk, bro.
I did dunk, bro. I could grab, but this is the thing. I could grab 10 foot like this. I just couldn't hold the ball to put it down. Am I lying, Steve?
Steve, let's do this. Okay,
am I lying? You see me grab 10 foot.
Here's what I want to do. Steve, I just want you to be honest, bro. I just want to be honest, bro.
No. Look, I will say this. In my recollection, I do remember him jumping up and grabbing the rim at Crawford. Yes, but I don't remember.
9 foot and 10 foot. So if I could dunk,
no.
Look what he doing in his hand. Look what he doing in his hand. Do you see this?
Hold on, but you're right. If you could dunk, you could do that.
I could grab a 10 foot rim.
But here's the thing though. You can grab the rim, but you got to get enough air to get that mug in there.
No, I'm talking about grabbing the rim on 10 foot.
Bro,
I'm not talking about dunking 10 foot. That's how I grab rim at 10 foot. You've seen me grab
rim. I'm not denying it. I just never seen it. I never seen it. I remember he tried to dunk on me one time and hurt himself, but that's another story.
I appreciate you being honest, bro.
Who?
Steve.
That's my nigga though. That almost made me cry.
Yeah, that's love right there.
That's what's up. I like that.
Let's keep it going.
That's my baby.
Okay, stop. See, you always got to take it too far. You're not gonna do my mama like that.
Well, we've been talking about that for years, though. But we'll talk about it.
That's another day, another subject.
Well, today is a very special day, and I want to take
the
time to wish this very special person a very happy birthday. Happy birthday, Warren Chucky Childs. You know I love you. You're like a son to me, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. But I do have this burning question that I've been kind of toying with. I don't know if you remember this or not, but you and Cory spent a lot of time at my house. And somebody stole my bag of chips.
Them Funyuns. Cory Shaw mama took your Funyuns.
Or was it Cory?
No, it was not me. I was at school.
I won't be mad.
I was at school. I was at school, mama. Now Cory took your Funyuns. I remember what bag of chips it was. It was a bag of, and the empty bag of Funyuns ended up in his car.
No. So wait, Chuck. All right, you're not gonna do Cory like that, man, because he can't defend himself right now.
I understand, but we all know Cory took the Funyuns,
bro.
But for lack, you know, we all know that was his MO. We don't leave nothing around open as far as food wise. Don't leave nothing around to drink.
Oh my God!
He's gonna drink your drink and he's gonna eat your food, and he's not gonna ask you.
That's Cory for real.
Hey, I got a serious story. I don't know.
Come on, yeah, go.
You remember this story? Hey, bro, I don't know what it was. I'm at the house.
Oh man,
I done ironed my shirt. I done ironed my clothes. You know, I done ironed my pants, bro. I had this mug. Hey, my clothes were ready, right? They were ready. Left, went to the store. I don't know what I went to the store for, Minions, wherever. I came back home. Went into my room. My clothes were gone. I asked my mama. I'm like, Mama, what happened to the clothes that I just ironed? My mom said, I don't know. But Cory came over there. I was done.
Oh shoot!
Boy, I was done.
That's Cory.
He had them on like he earned it. Like it was his clothes.
That's him to a T, bro.
My God.
Oh my God.
Hey, he's the only person. Like out of these cats, they all got now they wear the 10s, 11s, or whatever. Me and C. Shaw had the same shoe size, so it'd be a lot of shoes that I'm finding missing, and it'd be over there in his crib.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
But that's these stories, so I have to be honest. I can believe the Funyuns. I'm just saying.
He definitely ate those Funyuns, but
oh man. That was the funniest thing I ever heard. Oh my God.
Stay Flow, bro. You remember Stay Flow?
Yeah, you earned them mug. You earned them mug.
I earned them things, boy. Stay Flow.
Oh my God.
I was gonna bring Chuck some Stay Flow today, man, but I didn't. I'm serious, but I didn't have time to stop by the store. Your wife actually picked up the cake for us, bro.
Yeah. Well,
Man, she's something else.
Yeah, she's something.
She's something else.
Hey, you want to know something, Chuck? I was thinking about something the other day, and this I don't think it's gonna make you cry or nothing, but I'll say this: that do you know who gave me my first professional video lessons, like teaching me about video? Percy Page.
What?
Absolutely, bro.
For real.
Every time we went over your grandma's house, number one, he was showing us stuff that he had edited. This was before I was introduced to, anything in the creative space, right? In video production. Then, when I started shooting video at church, I went to the Potter's house, and I walked around with him for maybe a couple hours. I think I did it twice, actually. He showed me all of the equipment. Wow. He showed me the lights and how he controlled this and what this did and what that did.
Wow.
Your granddaddy taught me that, bro.
Wow.
Ain't that crazy?
I didn't even know that.
That's why I wanted to share it with you. That's why I wanted to let you know.
Man.
He the man.
Yeah.
We got some good granddaddies, bro.
That's a fact.
Yeah, y'all did have some good. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Totally agree. Wow.
What y'all think about cancel culture?
I think it needs to be canceled.
Yeah, because do you know what cancel culture is? When somebody does something, number one, of course, if you speak out about homosexuality or anything like that, boom, you cancel culture. Or, if you do something racist, or if there's something like that, cancel culture. If you say the wrong thing, if you do the wrong thing, one mistake, they cancel you. They want your jobs pulled. They want your opportunities lost. Yeah. They want you to suffer for your mistake. What do y'all think about that?
Okay. I don't. Like I said, I think cancel culture should be canceled. Just because, man, people really have the right to think and feel the way they want to.
Yeah.
Right. Not to impress it on someone else or to put their thoughts and their things on anything in anybody else, but they have a right to feel the way they want to feel.
Yeah.
Like the latest that thing that just happened with Lil Baby when he was at I think it was what was it, Lollapalooza, or was it something else, or some other event?
Yeah.
And he started talking about speaking out about homosexuality and things of that sort, and acts and things of that sort. So now he has a right to feel what he want to feel. Now, was it the correct stage to put him to say all that on? No, it wasn't. He made a big mistake. But understand that man's probably about 23, 24 years old, and we do stupid things when we're 23 and 24 year old, especially if it's influenced by any chance or any way from a little bit of green, the alcohol before I went on stage, whatever. So whatever, his thought process came out. He probably was wrong for saying such. Yeah. That don't mean cancel the man. I mean, the man made a 23, 24-year-old mistake. He was just flying off at the mouth and didn't think and process what he was saying before he said it. He just said it. He made a mistake. So offer that man forgiveness. Yeah, exactly. And now if he continues to spew those kind of things out on a regular basis, then that's when you start.
So how many times? How many times should they get?
A couple times, You know, man's happy about a couple times. Especially if he got backlash the first time and he turned around well, I don't care about you, and start the derogatory statements again. And at that point, you're like, dang, he just gonna be like that. He's just gonna be blatant. I mean, it's okay to think what you think. Keep it to yourself.
Okay. What you think, Steve?
I mean, it's my first time hearing of the cancel culture.
You ain't never heard of that?
I've never heard of it.
People getting canceled all the time.
No, I mean, I get it, but I'm saying I never heard, I guess it's being called cancel.
Oh, yeah, it's cancel culture. Yeah, for sure.
Everybody interprets something, a certain way. I can say something, I can say that, I don't know, that the ground is gray.
Right.
But somebody else is saying, no, it's not gray. It's so many different shades of gray. You have this, you have...
So everybody has their own perspective of something.
Yes, and a lot of times, even on Twitter or anything else, everybody is going to... Bro, you can do something that you think is just awesome. But, you know, how we say there's going to be haters. There are going to be people that have their own viewpoints. There's a lot of people that I've known, even just throughout the years.
But let me tell you this.
That's just crazy.
But let me tell you this. The people who control the button, the secret button to fame, fortune, their perspective is unified as it relates to that particular topic, for sure, homosexuality. Gotcha. They all agree that if somebody says something against it, they will cancel you. Yeah. And they have the power to do so.
That's crazy.
That's crazy for you.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Is it crazy because they've earned their way to power, or because when you're in power, you're going to make decisions based off?
No, it ain't even that. Is that you don't examine a man's or a person's or a woman's a person's. You don't examine their character before you start spewing counsel them. Because people make mistakes, man.
Okay, so
but then when you say a mistake, a lot of things that people do. Again, it's all about the interpret. Who's interpreted certain things as a mistake? Because again, someone could say something and believe that, and they say, "Hey, here's how I feel about this."
No, he very well may have believed everything he said out to that crowd, but was it the proper time to say what he said? And now I can almost, it ain't even at this point, it's probably not even an opinion anymore. It's a fact. It was the wrong venue to do something like that.
No, I agree with that, of course, because there's going to be someone who's going to interpret that a certain way. And like you said, it's that whole thing of, oh, you talked about this, oh, you can't talk about this. And I've even been to that point where I'm just kind of saying certain things or being, whatever, and I'm here like, oh no, you can't say that. You can't do that. You can't. Like, it has to be a certain uniform. It's almost like making us all to say we have to somewhat agree and believe in this. Even if you like it, don't like it, whatever, you got to tolerate, whatever the case may be. A lot of people would feel that way. So that's what I said. I think it's always on how it's interpreted.
I think that if you want to put out the things that you agree with, the message that you want to push, I think you have to get in power. I really... For real, believe that you have to earn your way up to a certain status where you control the narrative now. See, because the winners of war always tell history. The winners of war always tell the history. So I just personally believe that if you want to be able to tell your story, or you want to tell your message, speak your message, however you want to speak it, right? You got to earn your way up to a certain status so that you can, status and position, for you to be able to control that narrative. That's just how it's going to always go. That's not something that's going to change, right? The people who are in power are going to push their narrative, right? So if you want to change that narrative, you got to actually become powerful.
How do you get there, though? In this day and age, how do you get there?
You absolutely can get there in this day and age for sure. You become an influencer. You become an influencer, and you have your audience. That you speak to, and you continue to push your message in that audience, and you can't worry about the backlash that's going to come from the people who don't like you. Now, watch this. Now, if you're using their platforms, if you're using their platforms, you still may be under the, they're not going to let you say certain things still. Right. So you have to then do what? Create your own platforms. You have to control your own everything in order for you to speak your message that you want to speak.
No, right? I agree. That's why I had to ask that question. I was like, how do you do it?
Now, here's what I do think, though. I do think that Chuck needs to be canceled. And I'm going to tell you why. Chuck abuses animals.
What?
He does.
What animal did I abuse?
Let me tell you. One day, we're at my house, 430 Jones, Cedar Hill, Texas. Chuck is taking a nap, I think, on the couch. I believe they were planning to go somewhere. I had a little puppy.
No, sir.
Stop.
You're not about to say. You're not about to say a little puppy. Hey, anybody know what kind of dog was it? Because we know from birth they big.
Can I tell?
Hold on. What kind of dog was it?
Can I tell my
What
story?
kind of dog was it?
Chuck, can I
What kind of dog was it?
Maybe
Can I tell my story?
It was from Germany.
Okay, can I tell my story though? Chuck.
A German Shepherd.
Chuck, let me tell my story.
Go ahead, continue.
So, I have a little baby German Shepherd. Okay. So, for some reason, the dog was simply crying outside, real sad. So, I decided to open the door and let the dog come in and, see what's going on with my dog. Chuck kicks the dog against the window, and I get upset with Chuck, and I say, "Don't kick my dog." And Chuck tries to then fight me, and at that time I wasn't about to fight Chuck because I know Chuck is super strong. So I grabbed a knife and I told Chuck, "Don't kick my dog." Is that how the story went?
That is not how the story went. So just so we know, this is going to further prove how Dennis always curves the story to himself.
Oh my God.
So watch this. Sitting on the couch. It's raining outside. Yes, we're getting ready to go somewhere. I just starched down all white jeans.
Okay.
It's raining outside, and if this was a little puppy, he would not have it outside in the rain. First of all, so he gets ready.
How big was the dog, Chuck?
The dog was like to my waist, like just sitting on all fours. And I ain't talking about his head; his body was to my waist. So that was a big old dog. So I said, "D, don't let the dog in. He gonna jump on him. He gonna jump on him. I got these white pants on. Don't let the dog in." He was like, "I gotta feed him." I said, "No, put the food outside. Don't let the dog in." He said, "No, I'm letting him in." I said, "D, don't let that dog in." He said, he let him in. So he let him in. The first thing he do is charge me to jump on me. When he came to jump on me, I grabbed his paws just like this. And I did just like this. And to the point where he was still trying to jump on me, I threw him against the patio door and opened the door and put him back outside. There, D said, "Don't push my dog into the." I said, "Man, I told you not to let the dog in the first place. You see, he tried to jump on me. I got on all white pants. I don't care. Don't be throwing my dog." I said, "What you gonna do?" And I walked up on him. He turns around and gets a knife, and I was like, "Oh Jesus!" I just walked away. I'm like, this nigga here.
Chuck, do you think me and you have fought the most?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah, I think we fought
Over the little.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
They be over the littlest stuff. And I don't know if they just fought because they was the littlest.
Yeah, probably
Definitely.
Probably so. I had little man syndrome.
Boy,
I definitely had little man syndrome.
Did you really?
Oh yeah, for sure. I had a temper about everything.
Yeah, he didn't. You remember he didn't like you to touch the top of his head when I was taller than him. Yeah. I would touch the top of his head. Don't do that. I'm like, damn, my man. Just like good game. We won. Good game.
Man, I did. I had little man syndrome for real.
I mean, but you was the youngest, you know what I'm saying, hanging with us. So it was just like,
how did that feel being so young, hanging with guys so much older?
I think that probably the lack of fatherly influence. When I saw y'all, it was kind of, things that I could kind of gauge myself against. Gotcha. So it really just kind of worked for me. You know what I'm saying? And I know growing up, I was the one that always wanted to do something, always amped up, always, Yep. But I think watching y'all, it kind of allowed me to scale myself. You know what I'm saying? Because without SCWAD, I don't think that I would have had anyone to measure myself up against. I didn't like the men that, or the man or two that my mom had saw. I didn't like them. You know what I mean? I ran. I was hell bent on running some of them out of the.
I thought you liked Jim though.
I love Jim, but because he was the first man that came to like my basketball games and would like cheer me on. Like when he walked in, let's go Red, like he was hyped up like that. So I had never had that. So that felt good. Like it was always my mom at my baseball games and stuff like that, you know. And so I did like him. But when I met SCWAD, when we all came together, it was kind of like a sanctuary where I could kind of get that type of vibe. I can kind of watch y'all do what y'all was doing, the mistakes that y'all was making, all the mistakes y'all was making, all the mistakes y'all was making. I was literally able to kind of watch y'all make certain mistakes and then not make them. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? So, SCWAD was for sure a blessing for me. That's how it felt. You know, me being younger than y'all, I kind of was able to gauge myself with y'all.
Yeah, but you didn't have to say all the. You didn't have to.
Yeah. Y'all made a lot of mistakes. Steve used to lie on us. Do you remember? Steve
all the
lying
time,
remember Steve lying to his mom about us?
Listen, he would be the freaking bartender at these events we would throw.
Events?
Yeah, that's what we gonna call them. They gonna call them events.
Call them events. Call them events.
Just tell us. Tell them what the events were.
Hey, Dana, no, just. Did she come? She did come to one.
She came to one.
Yeah, she came to one. But what are we talking about? They ain't to what?
Sex
bowls.
What do we want to talk about? Sex bowls. We're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Sex bowls.
Now listen.
SBs.
If my kids are watching this, just know that we were kids who had a long leash. We kind of were doing what we wanted to do. Yeah. Steve's mom left almost every weekend. Would you say that?
Every other weekend at least.
You know, she had a boyfriend. So you know, they were old enough to be at home by themselves. You know, in high school. So
and Mama knew. Don't get it twisted. Mama Etta knew we were all at her house
all the time. I mean, we was always together. There
watching aerobic videos backwards.
If y'all know what we talking about, we would throw on. What was her name? The right chick.
Jane Fonda.
Jane Fonda. We watch all that, and for some reason, when you rewind them, that is and you got to do that yourself. That is the funniest. Can you do that on like DVD?
Yeah, you can rewind. You can, but they don't skip back like that. It ain't the same.
Back in the day, you put that and rewind them up. You see them.
Wow. No, we were kind of lame.
We were lame, but dying laughing at. That was the funniest.
So Steve's mom would leave on the weekends, and we would have these get-togethers. Of course, you know, SCWAD. We always felt like we were the ladies. Ladies man. You know, so we would have girls over.
Yeah.
We would turn off all the lights, and we would turn on some R. Kelly
all the time.
And
hold on. Okay, what would we turn on though, Steve?
I hear you calling. Here I come to save you.
Yeah, that's what we would do. We would throw that on, and we would do what teenagers do.
Yeah, have fun.
We would have a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
But one particular time, Steve's mom comes back on Sunday or Monday.
Sunday.
And she asked him, who drank all my alcohol?
Now, when she said alcohol, like, Mom, I don't know where she was going and where she got them from, but she would have like 1 million sample bottles.
My mom would buy. She would either buy them or
she was buying them for us.
She was buying them for us because she knew we were drinking them. And she was like, Steve, these little bottles of like, it would have Bacardi rum, it had the vodka,
everything,
brown, everything. But it's like 12, 13 bottles in the cabinet.
I mean,
they'd be gone at the end of the weekend.
Oh yeah, we would turn
out of there.
But here's the thing: when she asked Steve, she said, "Who drank all my alcohol?" What'd you say, Steve? No, you don't answer. Chuck, what did he say?
Cory did it, Chuck. Nowhere in the world was he involved. But Cory did his Chuck over at making out, and he be the bartender.
He's giving all the drinks.
He giving all the drinks out. He making the blended drinks. He got ice and pearls and stuff in the blender.
See, Shaw did most of it. But yes, we did put the drinks together. We did. But I mean,
why didn't you take responsibility? Is what I want to know.
Because
she's watching this too, Steve. So she know now.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. My age, she know where I'm gonna go. It's because
she know you gonna lie.
No, it's not a lie.
Okay, come on, I'm ready.
I'm just I'm just letting you know. She knows that if I'm going down, I ain't going down by myself. I'm sorry.
He a snitch.
I was not the only one.
He a rat.
Using his alcohol. You know what I'm saying? I was not.
Steve was the one in that abandoned building who said, "Let's go, y'all. They got us." That was him. That was him.
That was not me. Come on now, y'all already know that was.
Hey, y'all come out. Y'all come out. They got us.
They got us.
No, that would not be me. If anything, I'm thinking like, hold on. I hope they ain't caught my boy. And the next thing I know, when I seen you come out, because we was already out. But then I seen you.
Yeah, they had been sitting out a while, and then that dude came in there. He's like, I heard somebody breathing. He found a shower. God.
Hey, so your mom was out seeing, a man at her age, right? At that time, how old was your mom?
Oh my goodness.
I just want to know.
Let me see. What was I? 16, 17. Mm-hmm. So I don't know. She's probably. Wow. I think my mom was in her late 50s?
Late 50s? So I got a question for y'all.
Okay.
At what age does a young Thundercat become a cougar?
It depends on the age of the men they're chasing, I think.
Okay. Hold on, wait. You said what age?
What age does a young Thundercat?
Because a 30-year-old woman could be
she a Thundercat.
Be a cougar. No, because like if she 30 and she's going after a 20-year-old, 21-year-old, they legal. That's a cougar.
So 20s is a Thundercat.
Yeah, if a 30-year-old going after early 20s, that's a cougar. She a cougar. But if she going, she's still a Thundercat if she dating her age at 30. You get what I'm saying? I think it depends on the age.
So it's the age gap.
Yeah.
That determines the cougar status.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't say that a woman in her 30s
is a cougar.
I can't. Well, I'm gonna say this. I do think it's a certain age when you become a cougar. I don't think you can be a cougar in your 30s, and I do think it's a certain type of gap that would say if you're in your 40s, talking to somebody.
So 40,
35 or 36.
So what's the age then? What's the age?
I think it's the gap. It ain't the age.
It's got to be a gap. I would say.
You just said. Wait a minute.
Who? What you talking about? No. Oh, you talking about age
the
for a
Rambler.
woman? No, age for a woman. I said you got to be in your 40s.
That's what I'm saying. But then you said a gap.
No. But what I'm saying is that's why I say a woman in her 30s can't be a cougar unless she messing with a dude that's 15. You know what I'm saying? No. You can't be a cougar.
If a woman, 30s. Think about it. If a woman at 30 messing with a 19-year-old guy, bro, that's like 12 years younger. That's like.
But that's what I'm asking you.
That's a cougar.
But okay, what I'm saying is it 12 years, 10 years? What's the gap?
I think a 10-year gap between ages, bro. It creates that's a cougar. That's a cougar moment. I can't
say that because if you got a 40-year-old
dating a 30-year-old, that's a cougar.
I don't think that's a. I wouldn't think that's a cougar because he's a grown man.
It don't matter. It's the gap. How much older is she than him?
Okay, but I'm saying a cougar because again, if I was in my 20s, late 20s, 30s, if I'm saying I'm dating a cougar, she's got to be 40, 45 round. To me, that's a cougar. 40s. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, in her 40s, not 50s, 60s. That's a
mountain lion.
Yeah. I ain't talking about that, but that's what I'm saying. A cougar to me. Now, of course, I've been there, so I know.
What you mean you been there?
What you mean?
I've been there. Meaning to say, I was the young guy in my 20s. There's someone that was in their 40s.
What?
It's the truth. Or even hold on. I was in my 30s, and there was a woman that was around 50. To me, with that gap, that's where I could say it's a cougar. But if I'm in my 30s and I date somebody that's in their 40s, I don't say that's a cougar.
No. It is a cougar, but if you 30 and she was in her 50s, motherfucker, that's a lion. She gonna bite the shit out. That's an Eartha Kitt moment.
Too bad.
So do y'all think that? Do you think that dating a cougar, you know, you think cougars typically would have their money together too? Is that
typically?
Okay.
I mean, any cougar that in my past and they had their money together because they need to pay
mentally. Be at a different place in life.
Do you think that women who have money have a harder time finding men?
If they're trying to find the man that's on the same level, yeah.
Think so?
I think a little bit.
Yeah.
Could you date a woman? Well, I know y'all married, but we hypothetically, could you date a woman who made more money than you?
Yes, I could. And it's not a, I mean, because we can always make it a whole competition thing, and then of course if you have a certain insecurity, even as guys, you know, we want to feel like, you know, we're that guy, we're that protector and all that good stuff. But if you get with a woman, or if, you know, hypothetically getting with a woman who, even if she's making more money, if our mind is right to where we know that we in this together, and we gonna just conquer and take over the world, that wouldn't bother me if a woman's making more money. Again, a lot of women, or, you know, there are certain women that may take that and say, hey, here's what I'm making more money, why would I get with a dude that's making this and that? And they take it in that direction. When you take it in that direction, then you totally mess it up, as opposed to getting a good thing. Okay. You know, having you a good man and having a good, strong relationship. So some women can be like that, but no, if you get with a woman that's right, if she knows she wants something right.
What you think, Chuck?
I'm gonna tell you like this: a woman that makes more money than you, I mean, a woman that makes more money than me doesn't bother me. The reason why is because of who I am as a man and my confidence in my leadership as a man. I know that I can properly guide a wife and properly that my money, the amount of money I make don't mean I don't have leadership skills.
Okay.
So what she needs at this point is not obviously not the money. She needs somebody to grow with and to build with and to lead and guide her the right way.
Okay.
And together as a couple and as a man of her life, right? Yeah. So my leadership skills in itself the woman wouldn't even care that she make more money than me. This is the fact that this man puts us in the best position to succeed as a family. So I don't care
until she get mad.
You think so?
I know so.
Wow.
Until she get mad.
But the thing is,
women handle power differently than men.
But watch this.
I can agree with that.
If your woman know, even though she make a little more money than you, right? If she know you can handle this shit on your own and you don't need
that's
her,
important. That's an important ingredient.
That's
the
ingredient that I know. That a woman can make more money than me, but I need her to know that, hey, I don't really need you here. You're not here for your money. I'm here because I love you.
That's true.
It ain't got nothing to do with your money.
You know, when I was younger, you know, I think that I was in a position where, you know, my woman would make more than me. I don't ever see that happening, because her drive and motivation, if she's just earning a certain amount of money, the way my pride and ego is set up, I'm gonna go make more money. You see what I'm just being honest, right? I'm gonna go make more money just because, you know, like I said, women handle power differently. At the moment she's upset or triggered or whatever you want to call it, that's going to come up because it's almost unnatural. I'm not saying that it's bad. I'm saying it's almost unnatural for her to provide.
Wow. Okay.
So her earning more than me is going to make me earn more than her.
Gotcha. It's going to push you.
It's going to absolutely. There's no question about it.
But I think as a man, it should. It shouldn't. You shouldn't get to that point to where, I know she makes more money than me, but I'm just gonna be comfortable where I am. No, you don't want to get to that. I get you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you want to have that drive. You still. I mean, as far as being a man, I would say you still want to be able to have that push. That's what I mean. But I'm not saying that you're getting cocky to where, oh no, hey, I'm not going, because I guess a lot of times what we equate, we think money is position or power. For some reason, money becomes powerful over everything else.
No, it is though.
Yeah. No. What I'm talking about as far as in a committed relationship. I see what you're saying. No, just in general, yes. But I'm just talking about in a committed relationship. That's what I'm talking about. But you're saying that it still is as far as the money.
Absolutely, it is, man. Absolutely, it is. It is. Money controls more than we think it does. Not that we love money or anything like that. But understand that women look at your power. She's looking at your ability to lead. Mm-hmm. She's looking at your status. She's looking at these things, even if they don't admit it. And I'm cool with that. If somebody says on the comments right now, if they say, no, we don't, we look for a man that's going to look, okay, cool. I'm cool with that. Eventually, his ability to earn is going to come into the picture. Gotcha. Eventually, that's going to be a factor.
Okay.
Right? So, me personally, I don't think that a woman earning more than me is a good position, because, and I want to ask y'all this question: do y'all think that women are have a harder time controlling their emotions than men?
Of course,
well, definitely, because they're created to be emotional creatures.
Yeah.
So definitely, even the woman that's probably the most or the least in touch with her emotions is more emotional than the common man.
Yeah.
So
I know some emotional guys.
Oh no, I definitely know some of them too. So, definitely. But no, the women are created to be more emotional than we are. That's a fact.
I mean, just even in thinking, a lot of times, even as men, we and just being honest, I've noticed this, where I can see something, and a lot of times it's just black and white.
For us, we see black and white.
We can see black and white.
Right.
The beginning, that's what we see. Mm-hmm. But a lot of times it's different. And I mean, it's not a bad way as far as how a woman thinks, but a lot of times it's more colors. It's more this, it's more that, mm-hmm. to kind of broaden out what they're thinking. Mm-hmm. We're just thinking, wait, it was a yes or no question. It's just yes or no. That's all we need.
Right.
But there's so much to that yes and no. It's
for them.
Exactly, for them. It's more of an emotional thing. So I'm with you. Yes, that's just part of a woman's makeup as far as being emotional.
Okay,
but here's the thing: society has taught that to be, especially when it comes to a lot of women, even single women, anything like that. Even mothers have taught certain women it's bad to be emotional. Sad, but it's the truth. It's bad to be emotional.
Do y'all think that black women get a bad rap?
I do in some cases. I really do. Yeah. I think they kind of get a bad rap sometimes, man, because I think they just sometimes. I understand aggressiveness and passion.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Passion most of all. So sometimes you can say things, especially being of color.
Yeah.
You can say things and it may sound angry, and it is not anger, it's passion.
Yes.
And it's just because that's just the way it comes out. Mm-hmm. And it can be easily mistaken. I think a lot of black women get a bad rap because they're just speaking because they're passionate about what they're saying, not necessarily anger, but the way it comes out, it sounds a little bit angry. So I think they definitely get a bad rap because I hear like maybe things on social. I see like videos on social media where a black woman may be speaking her truth or speaking the truth, but because of the way she's saying it and she's so passionate about it, it sounds like aggressive. So they look at her like, why she mad? Well, no, she's not mad. She's passionate about what she's saying. Listen to what she's saying, and don't listen to the tone.
Or added on top of that, taking into account what she's been through. Right. Yeah. So when somebody's been through certain things a certain way and been put in certain positions, I mean, I'm gonna be a whole lot more passionate about what I'm saying than somebody who's never experienced or walked through my shoes. Right. But do they ever get to a point? Is it ever to a point where they're too far gone? Do you understand what I'm saying? Like too far hurt, too far damaged, too far.
I don't think no woman or a man even can get too far damaged.
Oh, I don't know.
I just think that it takes the right person.
Okay.
It takes the right person because
everybody's describing as toxic now. But so people who have issues or whatever are described as toxic, and then the world social whatever tells you to leave toxic.
So we all know that we choose most cases we choose our spouse according, it's no spouse is perfect, right? Okay. No perfect person you decide to date, marry, engage, whatever.
Yeah.
No one's perfect, right?
No one.
Gotcha.
So when you looking at a spouse, at least when I looked at one, I looked at characteristics, positive and negative, that I knew I could handle.
Yeah.
I knew I couldn't handle a selfish woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I knew that was if I ever found a woman when I was in the dating scene, I knew if I found a woman that was selfish, it had to be a no-go.
Selfishness is a deal breaker.
A deal breaker. If I know you're selfish, I know you ain't for me.
Let me tell you why I don't have deal breakers, bro. It's because everything that I said that I would, no, many things that I said I would never do, I've done. Things that I said I would never tolerate, I've tolerated. Things that I said, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I've literally accepted, you know, so much and done things that I said I would never do. It's hard to say that you have deal breakers. So if somebody cheats, for example, we'll say right now, if somebody cheats on me, I'm out. There's no way. But majority of people have been with somebody who's cheated on them and they stayed with them. We've stayed in situations that we know weren't good for us.
The best for us.
Weren't the best for us because that love thing is strange, bro.
No, that definitely.
That love factor changes everything. Everything that you say, I will never tolerate a selfish woman. You say that until you love her.
Being out of all of us, the last one to get married. Out of all of us.
Yeah.
Know this, but I was the last to get married.
I think you did it right though.
Yeah, I went through all the dating scenarios for all, you know, up until my late 30s. All the dating scenarios. And I had so many different women that I have. I seen what you were talking about as far as the selfishness.
He almost got in trouble.
I'm talking about different relationships.
Yeah, okay. Oh, how many though? How many? Body count. Let's go. No, just
whoa.
I'm just playing.
Whoa.
I'm just playing. Keep going.
I'm not gonna do all that. Will Chamberlain. But anyway, so what I'm saying. Nowhere near Will. I'm joking.
Let me tell you. You know, I got
a good boy.
I got married when I was 21.
Yes, you did.
I got married very young.
Was he the first? You were the first.
I was the first one to get married out of all of us. And so, but at the same time, at that time I was ready, you know, but, you know, after being married for 14 years and then divorcing, you know, I got out there a little wild after that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I did. But I also realized, and this is something that I know a lot of men don't talk about, I realized that world wasn't for me like that. Okay. And I'm going to tell you why. Because as I noticed myself feeling empty after sex, like there was a problem, right? Somebody new coming to the crib, you knocking it down, and when they leave, you still feeling that void, you know? Because a lot of people cover stuff up with sex, drugs, alcohol, whatever, you know. Some people do cover up with work. Don't get it twisted, you know. It's a lot of strange vices out here, you know. But I realized that was empty for me.
Wow.
I'm really designed to be a husband, bro. I'm not designed to be a boyfriend. That's for real. That's for real. I flow better.
It took me a while to figure that out.
Yeah, I flow better with commitment. I flow better knowing who I'm sleeping with. I don't want to have to worry about if I'm getting some, you know, who I'm getting some from tonight and that kind of thing. You know, I flow better in a relationship, and then when I can actually build with that person.
Now, you know what the most awkward part of that is?
What?
The moment after you climax. If y'all don't have a relationship, what do you say to the girl? That you don't want to be with? Yeah. Y'all just knocking it down. What you say afterwards? That was good, guys. Good job.
Good job. Get your stuff.
You finna go? What you finna do?
Hey,
you ready?
You want me to call an Uber?
You ready? No, your Uber outside.
Your Uber ready. But that's empty though. I mean, we've all done that, but that's not the move though. No. Like if I can't build with somebody, if I can't, you know, count on them to be present, it's not for me. Like we were talking about a woman making more than us, and like I don't really for real want my woman working. I'm just being honest with you. Like, I want to provide an atmosphere where her focus is the household. Because if I'm focused and doing what I do, it's really hard for me to focus on the household. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because a household requires management. It requires time management. It requires a lot of stuff that she's going to have to focus on. I hope that she focuses on. Because I'm really a traditional man, bro. I'm really traditional. I'm not really a modern guy. I'm really more a traditional man. Now, what we have out here is a lot of modern women now. Okay. A modern women who want traditional men until they have a real traditional man, and then it's a conflict. Then it's a problem.
So when you say traditional man, like kind of expound on that.
So I'm thinking, you know, as a traditional man, providing is my responsibility. Okay. Protecting is my responsibility.
Okay.
You know, these are just kind of things that the way that my mind is set up. I don't expect, you know, my woman to disrespect me.
Okay.
That's a traditional. I don't expect that.
Gotcha.
Now, you know, sometimes when we're dealing with women who have been through things, they're easily triggered, and they may, you know, have those moments where they're unable to, let's say, control their emotions, for the lack of better words. But for me, that doesn't work for me, because I'm a traditional man. I don't expect that type of conversation with my woman to me. You know what I mean? I want her to be able to carry herself a certain way, move with me a certain type of way.
Okay.
You know, if she's looking for the validation or attention externally, like modern women today, right? That won't work for me. That's just me, though. Gotcha. And it doesn't make me wrong, or it doesn't make them wrong or right, or it doesn't make it. Everybody has their own thing, the way that they flow. For me, that won't work for me.
Okay, I got a question.
Yeah.
Do we, and this goes back on the traditional thing, do we believe, and I can ask the question, that out of a man and a woman, or your husband and wife, that there should be roles?
Absolutely.
Okay. What about you?
You know, look, let me tell you.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me tell you, if somebody kicks in this door right now, I know all my are here. I mean, all my partners are here right now. But like, if I'm here with my woman, if I'm here with my woman, and somebody kicks in my door, who's expected right now to handle that situation? And who's gonna handle it? Me.
Yeah, of course.
Right? That's a role. That's a gender role.
Okay.
Right? It's a gender role. The same way, if the house is the bills are due, right? Who's expected to figure it out? Me.
Okay.
That's a gender role. Protecting.
Okay.
Providing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Who's responsible for the vision of the household, creating the certain environment for the household? I am. To be truth be made known.
Yeah.
It's my responsibility. It's my responsibility to teach my children.
Yeah.
Now I know that's not what most men would say.
Yeah.
But I know that it's my responsibility to teach my children, get them ready for what they're about to get out there and experience, because their daddy has a perspective that's logical. Not saying that their mom is illogical or anything like that, or emotional, not alluding to anything like that. But me as a man, it's my job to make sure my kids are positioned a certain way.
Okay. Black and white.
So look, these are roles that people may not subscribe to, but secretly in their subconscious, they believe it. Right? Because the moment that man doesn't provide in his household, she has a problem. Even if she believes that she's an independent woman, she believes something in her says there's something not right about this man not providing.
Gotcha. Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? So we're talking about nature versus what society has taught us. Her nature is to be in that help position. She's not supposed to take on the whole role herself. She's there to support and help you. Right? So that's what I mean when I say I'm a traditional man. I'm for sure a traditional man. I just believe a certain role that the man should do.
Okay. I mean, wow. Okay, what about you? That's why I asked the question. Of course, I got my views from my boy. So, what about you?
I agree. There are roles, because I was actually going to use the same analogy, because I've heard it used before, and my granddaddy used to say it. He's like my grandma used to always joke around saying that she wore the pants in the family. I should say. Then my granddaddy used to say, "But somebody bust up in here, want to beat up and shoot up everybody. What you gonna say?"
Yeah.
Like, all right.
You would expect for him to at least step up or say something or whatever. I mean, if you go somewhere,
it's expected.
It's
expected. If the car breaks down, it's expected for you to do something. So you can have equal power, but the roles are still different.
Yeah.
The roles are still. I mean, just think of making a child. The roles are different. She's going to incubate the child. She's carrying the egg. She's going to incubate the child, and she's going to deliver the child. We went and we sent seed to her. You know what I mean? The roles are different. The roles are different.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that we're so busy fighting against that aspect, but for me, there's no reason to fight that because that's scientific.
But
right?
But I'm telling you,
not religious. That's just scientific.
Yeah. But it's going to be, I'm pretty sure it's going to be some women that feel like, oh yeah, so you want the woman at home, barefoot, pregnant, at home taking care of the house and everything else.
And that's fine if they want to say that. I think that's his preference,
that's
not theirs.
Yeah.
And no, he didn't ask you on a date. So why are you coming? He didn't ask you for a date. So those women that think those things, they're more than welcome to think those things, but don't project those feelings on someone else.
Absolutely. And at this stage of my life, being 39 years old, and experiencing life the way I've experienced it, you're looking at a man who knows exactly what he wants. Yeah. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I know how to get there. Right? And so I'm not guessing.
Gotcha.
And so I know what type of woman would work well with the way that I flow.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that's not a bad thing. I actually know what I want. I know what I need.
Yeah.
Now the way she brings it to me, I may not have those details, right? She may bring something that I didn't even know that she was going to bring to the table. But as far as my vision and where I'm headed, I know exactly what I want.
Gotcha.
And I agree with Chuck. A selfish woman wouldn't work for me either.
Yeah.
She has to be a team player. She has to be all about, the A team.
Well, I mean, just being honest, I'll just say it shouldn't work for any man, honestly.
What, a selfish woman?
Yeah, it shouldn't work for any man.
Women are naturally selfish, though.
And
let me bring clarity to the statement real quick.
Okay.
Women being naturally selfish, I'm talking about their emotions trump everything, trump fact. And so it makes them selfish because I don't care about what really happened. What matters is the way I feel about it.
Wow.
So it makes them selfish. So that's why I say all women are selfish, and they may put the children first. They may even put you first a lot of times in certain scenarios and situations. But ultimately, how they feel, that's where we get the term happy wife, happy life.
Gotcha.
Right?
Okay.
Because her being upset or her feeling a certain way can ruin the whole household. Right?
Yeah. Kind of back to what I was just saying. It's a team effort. For me, it's a team effort. If we in this, and I'm going from a team effort. What I mean by that is we got each other's best interests. How I feel about certain things, or if there's a certain direction I want to be able to go. If she really has my best interest and knows that I have the best interest for everyone else, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not just saying what I want to say. I have the best interest for the family, for us. So if some, if she knows that and she has my best interest, then that's kind of where, I guess, as far as being selfish, if you know that we're in this together, I had a vision, here's where I want us to go, and she's not all about her emotions, all about what she has, but knowing that, hey, we in this together. I got you. I trust you. I believe in you. All of those things, come on now, as a man, we want to hear that from a woman. Do you not know having a cheerleader at home? Bro, do you know what that does? For a man, do you know what that does?
Make him conquer the world.
Bro, you can, if you know that, hey, if she says, I believe in you, I know your vision, I know who you are, do you know what that does for a man?
Them words right there, I believe in you, right?
That's all we really want.
Baby,
you know what I'm saying?
Baby, I trust you. I know you got it. Don't worry about it. He gonna make a way.
Man,
but what do they do? What do they do though? They complain. They fuss. They bicker about the bullshit. I'm serious.
No, you gotta. Yeah, I'm with you.
Instead of saying, "Baby, I know you got us taken care of. I know you got it."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She'll come in. You said that you was gonna do something. See, that's that bullshit. See, because look, let me tell you. At a certain octave, I can't even hear you no more.
Bro, I don't
like when you no, man, no. It's not even that I tune her out. Yeah. My ears shut off, and they're automatic. I'm not listening no more. When you felt that it was okay to yell at me, I stopped listening. I stopped listening 100%.
Wow.
And now I've literally put you over there. Right? Let me ask y'all something. Have y'all noticed that nowadays dating, I know you guys are married, but nowadays dating is really interesting because women, I'm only saying women because this is what I'm observing as a heterosexual male, right?
Okay.
Women are dating an entire community instead of dating their man. And let me explain my statement.
Okay.
She posts her emotions, how she feels.
Yeah.
She shares it with the world. She posts pictures of her body, how she, you know what I'm saying? Something that would typically be exclusive to her man. She shares the feelings that she's having about the relationship with the community.
Gotcha.
And so she's not dating that man exclusively. Now she's dating the whole community, because what's exclusive to the dating relationship besides sex now? Besides sex, what's exclusive to the dating relationship? If she's sharing her emotions, she's sharing all of her experiences with everybody. She's sharing her body.
There's nothing exclusive.
You see what I'm saying?
Nothing.
There's nothing exclusive. So why would he feel like he has a prize when she's sharing herself? When she's sharing herself with the community. And so then you get men like myself who call that community property.
Well, you're not even.
In the way I grew up, community property is for everybody.
Yeah. So but it is for everybody, because she shares her most intimate feelings with the world. She shares her thoughts with the world.
Wow. She shares the things you're supposed to see only along with your mate with the world.
You got a point. So then when you get a chance to know her, all you got to do is just go back to see what she's
That's
posted,
all you got to do.
all she's done.
That's
then
all you got to
like,
do.
Oh, I know you already.
Yeah.
And it's sad.
It is sad.
Now, wow. Man, that's powerful.
So I got to ask y'all a question. When's the last time a song made you feel like something? Feel love, or feel a feeling?
It's been a while. It's been a long time.
I mean, that serious movement, like you said, where it just triggers.
Moves. Yeah.
I was actually
at work crying
because I heard a gospel song, and it just kind of triggered to where next thing I know, I'm sitting there crying. I'm giving thanks to God and everything else. Just thinking back on my life and everything else. I had to stop and pause, take a break, so I can get up. You know what I'm saying, and go outside, because of course I couldn't work. Anybody come?
What you was crying for? What made you cry? Because I can tell you what made me cry when I was watching the video with my mom. The mom song.
Yeah.
I was just thinking about like my mom not being here. Like that really hit me, bro. Like I was like, dang. You know, I love my mama.
Yeah.
You know, it just kind of hit me like, because we've lost people. We've all lost people. You know what I mean? And I was just, and it just kind of made me cry.
Yeah.
Like, dang. You know, one day, at the end of the day, this life that we're living does come to an end.
Yeah.
You don't get another at bat at this. This is it.
Yeah.
This is it. So really, I really, for real, truly believe that we should be living our best life like right now. You don't get another chance at it.
No.
So the things that you want to do them.
Yeah.
The things that you want to do, you better do them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
You know, the person that you love, you better tell them. The person that you miss, you better say it.
Yeah, that's true.
You see what I'm saying? The things that you always wanted to accomplish, you better do it. Because you don't get another chance at this. This is it.
Yeah, I agree.
You know?
Wow. I mean, it's funny. It made me think about my dad passing, you know, this past year. And I remember right before he died, the one thing that made me upset was the fact that I hadn't talked to him in like a few weeks.
That upset you?
It upset me because, matter of fact, it might have been a little bit longer than that. The fact that I didn't know that he was sick, didn't know what was going on. I didn't get a chance to talk to him again. That's how I felt. I felt that hurt where it was just like, I didn't get a chance to talk to him, to tell him certain things, or to talk about whatever, sports, or whatever we would talk about.
Did your dad pass 2020?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
November, yeah.
My November?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Remember we
a month before my dad.
Yeah, a month before. I remember because we all kind of went through that. I do remember. And yes,
and that's crazy because our grandfathers passed
in the same year.
Same years. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, I think that was the one thing that got me. It was just I didn't get a chance to talk to him again, or even just to say whatever. So I think kind of what you were saying before, whenever you have that time, it don't matter if you miss them, whatever it is, tomorrow's not promised. The next few minutes is not even promised. That's the case.
That's a fact.
So you have to right now.
Yo, just like when I called y'all and I told y'all, y'all need to come see my dad. And bro, I promise you, that was the highlight. That was so special to him, bro. Cause
it was special to me.
Yep, me too.
Was it?
Yeah, I love it.
Like it meant a lot to me. It may touch my heart because to see the way he reacted to every last one of y'all. He lit up. He was like, my boys.
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
My boys.
Chuck's dad was the only dad around us. We didn't have another dad.
Nope. He wasn't. Yep.
Yeah.
I agree. And we looked at him as dad. We tripped out with him all the time. I mean, even when it came to sports, he was always around, knew everything about sports.
Who with us at Crawford.
Who with us, everything else. But as many times where we would joke all the time, when he was serious, he was serious. And you knew like, oh, he for real.
And Chuck did the eulogy, and he did an amazing job.
Yeah. Really
dang.
That was tough.
Like we not just gassing this for the cameras. I've said this 1,000 times before. Chuck did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Amazing job.
And then because you just think everything that comes with that, the emotions and everything else, that
I showed him. I was fighting back tears the whole time. I ain't gonna lie to you. It was tough.
Hey, off subject, on subject. Do y'all know that Chuck has probably married more people than Chuck is listen, this is for real. Chuck is a licensed minister.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm a licensed officiant.
A licensed officiant.
He married us. He married me. Yes.
See, it's a beautiful thing. Like for real. Chuck went through minister school and everything. See, when I went through minister school, he took my certificate back.
He took it back.
So Rodney Berry, when we went to a Rhema minister school or whatnot, and I did about how many months was that?
6 or 7.
Yeah, and then we had a whole. Yeah, that's yours, bro. Okay. We had a whole graduation, and I got started in ministry, and something happened at our church where Rodney Berry asked for the minister's license back. Wow. And so, me being the minister at that time that I gave mine back because he asked for it. Now looking back, I would never give it back to him.
Wow,
ain't that crazy?
That's crazy.
But Chuck still has his, and he also went. No,
but he's officiant.
Oh, I still have.
Yeah,
but I got licensed officiant through another church.
Okay.
Through another church.
See, but Chuck has actually married several people. Mm-hmm. Boy, Chuck, you are a jack of all trades, dog. You're a jack of all trades. Listen, there's a song that I want to hear as we close out today. And I know we've talked about Chuck's beautiful day. Happy birthday, my brother. I love you. I appreciate you. Yeah. You've been there for me countless times. I can't even count the times, bro. Yeah. And just your friendship means the world to me. Steve, your friendship means the world to me as well. Mm. We talked about relationships today. Yeah. We talked about several things, but as we talk about our loved ones leaving, there's only one song that's fitting to close this out. Yeah. When Sunday Comes.
Oh, that was Cory's favorite.
I know. You want to start it out?
No, you got it. You start out.
All right. When Sunday comes, my troubles come as soon as it gets here. I have a new song, yes. When Sunday comes. Go ahead. I won't have to
cry no more. Jesus will soon
my troubled mind. I don't know the words.
All of my heartache, every burden, all of my misery will be left behind.
Yeah.
Man. Hey, man, let me tell y'all. I'm a for real fan of my brothers. Like, that's for real. Like, at the end of the day, man, I just believe that y'all got the best voices. I'm serious, bro. I'm not bullshitting. I'm serious, man. I feel like y'all got the best ability to move a crowd. I don't think there's nobody like SCWAD, and I'm serious about that. I just don't believe it's no group, no brothers like us, man. And so I'm really excited. I'm glad y'all blessed us today. SCWAD Cast, peace.
Peace.